Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. I just want to take a few minutes of your time today. Make peace with things that you can't change. There's a lot of things in our lives that we can't change. There's a lot of things that happen in our lives that can be changed. And ultimately, only you can change yourself, your decisions, your choices, and the things that you do. You can't change anything else. So please make peace with anything that you particularly, as an individual, cannot change. Whether it be on your own or whether it be with another. I mean, because even if you had help, some things you can't change, right? So it's come to this realistic fact that no matter what and no matter how much effort you put into anything, no matter how much you care, no matter how diligent you are, how much effort you make, how consistent you can be, no matter what, you can't change the world. You can only change yourself, because ultimately the world is a reflection of you. Now, no, you don't always attract people who are a reflection of you. That doesn't mean those people aren't meant to be in your life. Now, yeah, you want to stick with your tribe and people who are like you. I agree. But, it's also connections in which we have to indulge in order to be challenged, in order to grow, in order to expand, in order to learn. So these are challenging connections in which we must take on in order to be a better person. But not only just be a better person, to see how far you've come as a person with enduring challenge and facing things. And it's a lot of things that are coming up in life, things that you may not be able to predict, and you just gotta expect it. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best, and know that nothing can ever go your way always. The outcome is not for certain. But even if you work hard, we all can achieve our goals and our dreams no matter what. But the process of stuff, how you get there, is not always solid. It's not always perfect. It's not always easy, right? You can't see the full plan of everything, even if you make plans, because you don't know the full process of what it's going to take, what people you're going to have to meet, what loops you're going to have to jump through, what you're going to have to experience. We only know half a thing. We don't know the whole thing, and that's where we get lost at. We only know so little bit of information that is enough to intrigue us. It's enough to get us to bite onto. It's enough to pull us in. But once we're in, there comes the challenge. There comes the hardships. There comes the pain. There comes the things in which we can't change, and things in which we may have to overcome, and the process in which we never knew we had to do, and some things that we may have to face within ourselves. And it's just like a crazy roller coaster of self-evolution. And there's some things you want to make peace with, because ultimately you don't want your heart to become cold. After crying about things, after the rain comes, after being really sad about something. I know for me, my experience after, crying about something, that lets me know I need to make peace with it, because ultimately it's something that either is really going to be challenging because I've already accepted the challenge, or it's just something that I just can't change at all. And then we can endure the test of time to see how those things turn out, or what the outcome may become if we stick in it for the long ride. But ultimately, we really don't know the outcome. And we really don't know what's the best choice, or what's the best decision. In some states of life and phases and parts of your life, you won't really know the right decisions. You know you're going to choose the best decision, okay? The best decision for you. But you won't fully know the right one. And yeah, you want to follow your mind, your first mind. Because the second mind, you're going to get second best. You won't get the best choice. You're going to get the second best choice on the map. So do what's best for you. And walk in a way that only you can be proud of. Ultimately, as long as you're proud of you and all the effort you make and all the decisions and choices you choose and all the imperfection and flaws you have. No matter what. No matter what. As long as you believe in you, you hype you up, you support you, you invest in you, you love you. You love you. As long as you love you, when the weight of the world or things happen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Because after the tears fall and things don't change, and even after the, I get some things come up because ultimately sometimes bad things happen so great things can take place. And and then sometimes things happen so that you can be more challenged. To see that you're suitable for the specific things you want in life. Because you got to be challenged in order to know that it's suitable for you. Are you going to stick in those things for the long ride, like you say? Are you in it for the long ride? And sometimes it's hard to ever tell whether things are going to work out or if they were just for the time being. And I don't like time being things. I don't like temporary contentment. I like contentment in a sense of, being at peace with oneself. But I don't necessarily like being comfortable or being stagnant. And I don't like being unsure. But when you come in a place in life, there's many phases where you won't know the answers. But ultimately, as long as you believe in yourself and you keep going forward, it doesn't matter what things you can't change. It doesn't matter who doesn't believe in you, who doesn't support you, and who doesn't love you along the way. As long as you do all those things appropriately, treat yourself well, have a great relationship with yourself. I mean great. I do mean great relationship. As long as you are in a place of loving you, doesn't matter what other people are doing. And just love yourself, guys, because the world is a dark place. And if you're light, it's definitely dawning on you. So smile, be happy, and make peace. And know that it's not always about you. And despite the outcome, just be happy with whatever. If it doesn't go your way, if it goes your way, find a way to be content, make peace, and be happy with either result. Because ultimately, whether that works out or not, you just need to be happy that you made an effort, that you gave your all, and you tried your best. And be proud of yourself, because not many people will show you that gratitude or that appreciation or any of that. But as long as you show yourself all that, then it doesn't really matter. I love you all. Have a great day, and I'm going to post a schedule for my content so you guys can know when I'm going to be uploading. So, love you guys. Be uplifted and stay encouraged.